Yeah, certainly we could see a volatile couple of weeks as we're less than 3 weeks, just around 2.5 weeks from election day. But helping the market, at least today, with all those risk factors out there, Brian Cheung, is that econ data that we got out. The retail sales number, also consumer sentiment, are helping calm things down a little bit. And it's interesting to me just that the consumer has been able to stay so resilient in a time like this, because as Inez was just saying, we don't have a stimulus deal. The prospect of a stimulus deal over the next couple of weeks looks pretty dim. So of course you would think that maybe consumers will begin to start paring back some of their spending.
Absolutely, Shauna, but it doesn't seem like for right now, at least that's the case. As you mentioned, two big data prints that we got this morning. First, the University of Michigan and their consumer confidence index, which rose from 80.4 in September to 81.2 in October. And then when you look at the retail sales numbers, it looks like 1.9% was the jump in September. A lot of that due to clothing and also dining out. We also saw a revision for August at 0.6%. So you can see the big difference between August and September. That handily beat the street's expectations of 0.7% for the month of September. But what's important to note here is whether or not this trend will continue. And we got some interesting data from the JP Morgan Chase Institute this week that shows that spending from the unemployed, specifically those that had lost their jobs, which as we know was millions and millions of people during this crisis, spending increased by 22% after they received that extra $600 in unemployment insurance after the CARES Act was passed back in March. Now, with the expiration of that, it remains to be seen whether or not that level of spending can be sustained. And the JP Morgan Chase Institute data showing that actually there was a 14% drop in the month of August, as we know, when the unemployment insurance extra benefits expired in July, which could threaten future retail sales reports. It'll be interesting to see in the month of October, when we get that print in November, what that looks like.